Hello, I'm Kelly Kausbeck with the Contra Costa County Public Works Department. The Public Works Department includes purchasing services, which procures millions of dollars in equipment, services, and supplies for the county. The county values the contributions and benefits that small businesses provide to our economy. The County Board of Supervisors has adopted programs to enable small and local businesses to compete for a share of the county's purchasing transactions. The following types of businesses fall under these programs: disabled veterans, disadvantaged, local, women-owned, minority-owned, and small businesses. Are you a vendor in one of these categories that is interested in doing business with the county? We're going to show you the process to register for the opportunity to do business with us. Vendors can access the county's purchasing webpage by scanning the QR code shown or typing contracosta.ca.gov/purchasing into your web browser.
Once you're on the Contra Costa County purchasing webpage, click on the purchasing portal graphic to take you to the purchasing portal homepage. Click on supplier registration. A pop-up will appear where you can enter your tax ID number, your company name, and your email address. And then click on register. A registration page will come up where you can start to enter your vendor registration. Your company name and the vendor legal name will auto-populate. Below that, please enter your business description, the kind of business that you operate. Below that, enter your mailing address, the country, the city, your state, and your zip code, your company phone number, your company email, and your tax ID number have auto-populated. Below that, please indicate if your tax ID number is an EIN, the Employment Identification Number, or your Social Security number. Put the state where your company is incorporated and the number of years your company has been incorporated. And finally, please enter the emergency contact information, starting with the phone number, the emergency contact name, and the emergency email. And any other information you have to add. And then save and continue. This will pull up a page for the administrative user information where you will enter first a salutation, a first name and last name, the job title, an email address, a phone number. Choose a login ID, such as your email address or the name of your company. Choose a login question, such as what is your favorite food, and submit your answer. Then go to the bottom, save and continue registration. This pulls up the address that you have entered. If you would like to enter an additional address, you can do that here, or you can continue registration. The next page shows the terms. The payment terms for Contra Costa County are net 30. The freight terms should be freight prepaid and charged back. The shipping method would be the best shipping option, and the shipping terms will be FOB destination. Save and continue registration. The next page is for the categories and certifications. First, you're going to describe the type of business that you own, either vendor, supplier, consultant, service provider, construction, or other. If you choose other, please indicate in the notes section what the other type of business is. In this example, it will be a vendor supplier. Next, you're going to choose any of the following categories that your business falls into. First category would be the small business enterprise, SBE. You will qualify for this if your firm is independently owned and operated, cannot be dominant in its field of operation, must have principal office located in California, must have its owners or officers, in the case of a corporation, domiciled in California, and, together with affiliates, be either a business with 100 or fewer employees, have average annual gross receipts of $15 million or less over the previous 3 tax years, or a manufacturer with 100 or fewer employees. In this example, I'm going to choose yes for SBE. The next category is Minority Business Enterprise, MBE. To qualify for this designation, your firm must be at least 51% owned and managed on a daily basis by 1 or more minorities who are citizens or lawful permanent residents of the United States and members of a recognized ethnic or racial group, and have its home office located in the United States. The next category is Women-Owned Enterprise, WBE. You're a WBE, you qualify if your firm is at least 51% owned and managed on a daily basis by 1 or more women who are classified as a lawful permanent resident of the United States and have its home office located in the United States. The next category, Disadvantaged Business Enterprise. To qualify, your firm must be at least 51% owned and managed on a daily basis by socially and economically disadvantaged individuals pursuant to Section 3 of the Small Business Act. DBE certifications are used only for state or federally funded projects that have DBE goals or requirements. The next category, Disabled Veteran Business Enterprise, DVBE. You qualify for this if your company is at least 51% owned and managed on a daily basis by 1 or more disabled veterans of the military, naval, or air service of the United States with a service-connected disability of at least 10% and who is also a resident of California, and be a sole proprietorship corporation or partnership with its home office located in the United States that is not a subsidiary of a foreign firm. Or Local Business Enterprise, LBE. Qualify as an LBE if your firm's principal place of business is located within the boundaries of Contra Costa County. The last 2 sections, you need to confirm yes to the following. First, I acknowledge and agree that the information provided in this form may be included in the SBE and outreach databases maintained by or for the county, including the e-outreach system. Choose yes. And finally, certification of business information. I certify and swear under penalty of perjury that all information contained in this form is true and correct. Any material representation will be grounds for terminating any purchase orders or contracts which may be or have been awarded, as well as deleting the business from the online SBE and outreach databases maintained by the county and the county's database contractor. Please confirm yes. Go to the bottom, save and continue registration. That brings us to the NIGP code. This is a commodity code that will confirm what type of business that you operate. You can put a keyword to find what code applies to you. This example, I'm putting in computer hardware as a commodity and clicking on search. This will pull up a list. You can see that it's a list of 6 pages. You would go through and click as many or few of these that apply to your business. In this example, I'm going to choose driver's external and then save and continue registration. You may choose as many as apply to your company. That brings us to the final page where you can review all of the information that you have submitted. You can scroll to the bottom and see each section that you have entered. If you note something that needs to be changed before you submit, you can go back into the individual tab to make that update, save, and then return to the final page where you will scroll to the bottom once you're sure that everything is correct, and you will click on Complete Registration. You will get a page that says thank you for registering with Contra Costa County Purchasing. Registration confirmation will be emailed to you. For questions or comments, please contact Contra Costa County at 925-655-3100 and click on OK. Then you've completed your registration. You'll receive the email notification from the purchasing portal within 24 hours. In a separate email, please send a copy of your W-9 and your California Secretary of State information to us at our purchasing address at purchasing@pw.cccounty.us. Once we receive your documents, we'll reach out to you and let you know that your registration has been completed and you are now a certified vendor with Contra Costa County. Now that you're a registered vendor, you can go back to the purchasing page, click on the BidNet Direct icon to see a list of the bidding opportunities that are available to you. To gain access to the bid documents and submit proposals, you will need to register with BidNet Direct. This is a separate registration from the purchasing portal. There is no charge for access to the Contra Costa County bids, so choose the limited account, go down to Save and Continue, and then you'll enter your personal information. Your first name, last name, company name, and phone number, then your email. Choose a password that meets the qualifications, and then agree to the terms and conditions stated, and finalize the registration.
For more information about becoming a vendor with Contra Costa County, visit contracosta.ca.gov/purchasing.
Thank you for your interest in working with Contra Costa County.